Very good morning to you. After narrowly missing out on the Premier League South title in the last campaign, Crystal Palace have got off to a dream start once again this time around. Rob Quinn's young Chargers beat Leicester City on the opening day and then backed it up with a win against West Ham. 4 minutes gone as the ball's worked out towards that right-hand side. West Brom not afraid to get the ball forward quickly. Shot goes in and dragged across. Rodney plays through the lines out towards Raymond on that left-hand side, and galloping forward is Adaramola. Plays the ball in, header goes in just wide off the target. Best chance of the game so far. Black, first team managed by Valérien Ismaël, who did well at Barnsley. He's moved to the Hawthorns, and certainly they'll be hoping to get back into the Premier League. But the young Chargers have got it all to do here against a tricky Palace side where the effort goes in on target. Working it onto his left foot was Jayden Raymond. We know that he'll cause problems. Valérien Ismaël, who did well at Barnsley, he's moved to the Hawthorns, and certainly they'll be hoping to get back into the Premier League. But the young Chargers have got it all to do here against a tricky Palace side where the effort goes in on target. And now West Brom win the interception and get the opportunity to come forward again. He's a player that's got to be watched. Cleary, he's turned his man again, looks to try and beat the goalkeeper and scores the opening goal. He has been a constant threat, and as the ball was played through to Cleary, he just got away from the Palace defence before looping the ball over Owen Goodman in the home goal. Free kick to West Brom, which is worked out towards that right-hand side. Possession broken up, and Palace come forward again, all in yellow, out towards the left-hand side for Adaramola, who uses his pace and strength to get forward, and there is the equalising goal. It hasn't taken long for Palace to get back on level terms at the midway point of this half. The ball was played forward, and we get the chance to see it again. Adaramola with that pace, just getting in there, putting the afterburners on, cutting the ball back very nicely, and Victor Akinwale, as we've seen throughout his time at the various age groups in Palace colours, he couldn't really miss. Mooney runs over it, and Raymond, left-footed, will float the ball in towards the penalty spot. The goalkeeper comes nowhere near it, and there is the second goal. It has to be said, the goalkeeper hasn't covered himself in glory, but it really was a comfortable and easy header for the Crystal Palace player, and no mistake was made. The lead has now been taken by young Palace, and we get the opportunity just to see it again. Jayden Raymond with that header has put Palace 2-1 ahead. And has the referee given a penalty here? I think he has. It was Cleary who went to ground. There was a little bit of indecision, but this represents an excellent chance to go in 2-2 at the break. Cleary is going to step forward, right-footed. Would you believe it? He's blazed the ball over the top, and that's great news for young Palace. He's shown composure throughout this opening half, but decided to go for power. And Palace coming forward. They've got the ball on the edge of the West Brom 18-yard box. Anywhere will do as the Baggies from the West Midlands just clear the ball away from danger. A good, powerful, strong challenge going in from Jobson, who's still got it. Is there the chance to score the third goal? No, it's a great save from the goalkeeper. Unfortunately, on this occasion, Palace were thwarted. West Brom had players back, and now there's the chance to try and get away from his man. Can he equalise? Well, just as we've spoken and talked up Reyes Cleary, he's been a little bit wasteful here in the closing 20-odd minutes of this fixture. As the ball's floated out towards that left-hand side, the cutback from West Brom might fall towards the substitute. It does. He just opened his body up, Akil Higgins. It's with Kanye Jobson. Jobson goes back to the goalkeeper. Ordeal, little interception here. As the ball's played across goal, it might just fall here. And that's very fortuitous. 14 minutes to go, and would you believe it? It fell very nicely for Reyes Cleary. And from close range, he was able to just open up his body and drill the ball into the far corner. A chance to come again now. Everybody back, barring the big number 9 for West Brom, as the ball's floated into the box again, away from danger. But Dixon tries to keep it alive, leaves it for Mooney. Mooney back onto that trusty right foot, floats the ball in, and there is the heading goal. And Crystal Palace have won it at the death, and it's substitute Joe Ling, the man who scored it. It was a lovely ball floated in from Fionn Mooney, and as the opportunity presented itself, diving ahead was Joe Ling. West Bromwich Albion looked totally deflated. It's Crystal Palace 3, West Bromwich Albion 2. And you can see Rob Quinn and the coaching staff purring on the far side. And what a time to win it as the full-time whistle goes. 3 consecutive wins at the start of the new Under-18 Premier League season. Rob Quinn delighted with his charges, and so he might be. And the Under-18s back in action next month on the 11th of September. That's away at Aston Villa. They will go there with an unblemished record, courtesy of making it 3 wins out of 3 with this victory against West Bromwich Albion over at the CPFC Academy in Beckenham.